what they are. Pardon?
Any place.
Oh, just anywhere. I mean, you've got lots of options. Later on, there's
Right. Where are you from? What? Here with Randy Elliot. Now, Randy, you're going to be the flight director for the upcoming Triad Flight of Honor flight. Is that right?
That's right. Honored to be.
You've been on some flights before. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. You've been a guardian.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it like to go on this flight of honor, and tell us about your position as flight director?
For me, what it was humbling. Seeing these guys in that environment and hearing their stories really gave me perspective on where we are in the United States and where I am as a person, and who I should really be looking up to. And so I really appreciated that. The responsibilities of a flight director are kind of multifaceted, but really it's just an overall coordination. We have a pretty good structure of guardians looking after veterans and team leaders looking after guardians, and the flight director sort of overlooks the whole thing. So.
Randy, give us an idea of what the day is like from the time that you come to the airport until you come back that night.
It's a long day. It starts pretty early. I would say people start arriving at the airport in the 6:30 to 7 o'clock range, and the first time I was on a flight, I really wasn't sure what to expect myself as a guardian. So I'm driving up the airport drive, and there's people on the side of the roads with flags and motorcycle groups, and it was almost it was emotional just driving to the airport, and the day hadn't started yet. So you get to the airport. We're probably wheels up somewhere in the neighborhood of 8:30, leaving Greensboro, flying to Reagan, which is just right outside D.C. And our first stop is when we get to Reagan, I was surprised to see there's a group there waiting on you and cheering you as you come off the plane. You go through a water cannon, and our first stop beyond that is at World War II Memorial. We stay there probably an hour. Beautiful, beautiful place. Anyone who hasn't been should go. Our next stop from there is the Lincoln Memorial, which also has Vietnam and Korea in the same stop. The whole time we're touring DC and getting a pretty good. We have tour guides on each bus, and we got a pretty good story about DC as we're driving around. And beyond that, we'll go to the Air Force Memorial, the Naval Museum, and to Iwo Jima. And we usually get back to Greensboro 7:30, 8 o'clock again.
It's a full day.
It's a full day.
Yeah.
And to be frank with you, the most emotional part of the day is getting back. The date is April 16th.
Okay.
The send-off, if you'd like to come send them off, it would be roughly 7:30, 8 o'clock would be a good time to be there. The arrival back, which is the best part of the trip in my opinion, you probably need to be here about 7:30 again just to get a spot in line, because if you're not, you may not be able to see.
And that's at the Greensboro Airport.
That's right.
So, Randy, I want to thank you. I know it's going to be a great day for you, and I really appreciate your service to these folks. Thanks.
Thank you.